Hey Pisces, it's Basil from Basil Love Tarot. How are you, my friends? This is going to be a specific reading on the question, how does he feel about me? This was the question when I asked last week what you wanted me to read. This was the most popular, so here we are. And so please put in the comments below what you'd like me to read next week, what question, specific question, and also I'm curious if you'd like it in a pick a card format. So put that in the comments below, please. So what we're going to start with is I'm going to invite you to ask Spirit a yes or no question about your love person. So even though it's called how does he feel about me, it's your person. It doesn't matter gender or pronoun, it's your person. So I'm just going to say he for picking one, so but it's your person. So what would you like to know? A yes or no question for Spirit. So I invite you to say it out loud so Spirit hears you. You can meditate on it or write it down. You can put it in the comments below. Just put it out there so the other side, the spirits, hear you and we get your best answer. All right, so all right, you got it. All right, so here is the answer. We're going to put it here in my rose quartz sacred circle. Rose quartz is about passion and love. I even have my little rose quartz elephant I'm very fond of. That's about abundance and love. So we'll let that simmer in the cosmic juices while we're reading your see how they feel about you, what they're thinking about you, whether you're in contact or not, whether it's somebody you just met, if it's, somebody, a crush, or you've been in a relationship or you're separated. Let's see what they're thinking about you and how they feel about you. All right, and while I'm doing this, please say hi in the comments below. Tell me what city and country you're in. I love scrolling down and see where everybody is. I'm in the littlest state of the US named Rhode Island. I'm between New York and Boston. So hello from Little Rhodey. So what have we got? What is your person feeling about you? All right off the bat, I'm going to mention there's a very strong Sagittarius energy here. So if you're dealing with a Sag or somebody who has Sag in their charts, or this might be something we're going to see if it refers back to Sagittarius season, which is November 21st to December 21st. So they're not sure where this relationship goes with you. They're thinking about whether or not this is or you are that significant other. I mean, it's the wedding card, plain and simple. They're also not sure if they want to marry you or they're thinking about moving in with you. And what they're asking for is they're hoping that you'll be patient with them. Temperance is all about patience, waiting, and they see you as a twin flame here, right? You have the two yellow irises here. They know eventually that the two of you are going to be together. There's this happy, brilliant sunset that you're riding into. Right now, all they can focus on is the day-to-day. This is about whether long-term. They're not really sure yet. They can't quite envision. There's something they're doing right now that's really kind of preoccupying their time. And maybe they're still kind of feeling you out a little bit, maybe seeing how you feel about them, Pisces. But right now they're asking for patience, or this is the reverse, or they're being patient about you. Maybe you're the one who's not sure if this relationship has a future or not, and they're just waiting for you. If this is someone who you're waiting for someone, these are twin flames, so perhaps this twin flame energy, or it could be someone you just met, maybe they can't fully come in yet because you're still involved in this other relationship. So if you're waiting for someone or you just met someone, it looks like there's a timing issue. The Sagittarius card, the Temperance card, is asking you to be patient and tolerant. It's not quite the right time. This is not it's still a cake in the oven that's being baked, and you can't take it out before it's done. You have to wait till the timer goes off, or else it's not really a cake. So this seems to be a pause. It's just be patient with them, or they're being patient with you and waiting for all of this before you can look at the future. And then there comes an aha. I'm going to clarify this actually. Then all of a sudden now you change directions. You do have your little wedding arch, so things start moving in that direction a little bit more. And completely. We have a 10 here. It's about, they're not sure. So we start with, they really can't see where the future goes. You guys are waiting, you're waiting, and now still not 100% sure, but taking steps towards the future. So the situation that's maybe they haven't been moving towards, upping your relationship or, leveling up into a more committed relationship. If you're patient and you wait, that's what they're asking. It's just a time factor. It does change. They come in and they offer you this, and then they start moving forward. It's going to be a slow move forward, but it moves. You have 2 out of 5 cards here are wands. Wands are fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, if you're dealing with them. I want to clarify. Let's see what this is. What is this Ace of Pentacles? What is it that gets this situation to move? Of how this person feels about my Pisces. What is it that gets things to move? All right, we have an invitation, a love offer. I think they're waiting on you to express your love. Or maybe if you're in a no contact situation, they're waiting for you to reach out. It seems like part of this time issue is not really knowing where they stand with you. But they are waiting for this love from you. So how they feel about you is actually, they're wondering the same about you. And look, it's at the bottom. We have the Page of Cups. They're thinking about you a lot. The Fish in the Cup is about being on the same frequency and that connection. So they're thinking about you a lot. They feel that you're thinking about them. Page of Cups is also a Pisces. That's you. You are in this read. How they feel about you, you're in the read. It's the Pisces card. That's pretty significant. So you're very much on their mind. They think about you all the time, almost a little obsessively. And they're thinking and hoping you're going to reach out. You've got 2 of those in a row. So there's a communication issue. There are things they need to talk to you. I'm getting maybe they're almost a little nervous to reach out to you. They're not sure how you're going to react if it's been a while. But it does look like this communication is what changes this. So if you've been, again, this is tarot, you have to trust your intuition more than anything and only. But if you've been wondering if you should reach out to them, this tarot reading supports that. But you got to go by your intuition. That is first and foremost. Tarot supports it, but you know that answer more than this. Okay, so let's pull a love oracle card about how they feel about you. About how they feel about the fact that you showed up in their read and how they feel about you. I mean, that's pretty extraordinary. Pisces, there's 78 cards in the deck and you popped out. So how do they feel? It says, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So this is either for them or this is how they feel about you. So there's an issue here. So maybe that's also about the communication. We love that photo, that illustration here. It's about somebody not loving themselves. It's either your person or you. So that needs a little energy work. That needs a little self-care, a little self-love. And there's about self-respect. They need you to, if you don't have self-respect, they need that of you. So maybe this is also part of this communication. Putting yourself first, loving yourself first, and really having self-respect. They want you to stand up to them is what that means to me. Right? If you always saying yes to everything and letting them, do something, they're pushing your boundaries and testing you, right? If they test you, they only test you if they have feelings for you, but they test you to see if you have self-respect. They're not going to want somebody they can walk all over. So if this is all about self-respect. So if there is communication, it's about you now saying, okay, if we're going to do this again, if we're going to be together, even if you're not apart, there needs to be communication in this relationship. And what this says to me is you saying, okay, these are my boundaries. These are my deal breakers. These are the game changers. This is what I can compromise on. That shows that you have self-respect and you're putting yourself first. because you have to be you in this relationship or it's not really a relationship. So that's what I'm getting out of this. That seems to be an energy, how they feel about you. So clearly they want to be in a relationship. There's some work that needs to be done on communication and self-respect. That's what's and it can be reverse. Maybe this is something they're working on. They realize they have to have the self-respect. You know your person. You can figure that out. If it is someone you just met, it's important. This can be a little heads up that communicate. What are your boundaries? What do you want in a relationship? What don't you want? That's just as important. So kind of get that all straightened out away before the relationship starts to take off, because clearly they're very interested. Okay? So now let's get back to our question. Say it out loud again. This is your question. It has a yes or no answer. Put it out there for spirit. Put it in the comments below. And the answer is yes, it's likely. That's a yes. It's very likely. All right. So my Pisces friends, what else? Again, put some questions in the comments below what you'd like me to read next Thursday. And if you like a pick a card, I'll pick whatever is most popular. Again, say hi, tell me where you are. And I'll see you on Monday morning for the weekly readings. I usually post them between 9 and 10 New York time. And if you would, please like and subscribe if you haven't. I'd really love to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And I'd appreciate it if you could help me get there. All right? Thanks so much, Pisces. Take care.